game Oracle, and it is going to clean up all of that very nicely. Roaches at the front, again, ready to trade themselves out. This time around, it is for real, as Corruptors are already coming up on the production tab. Okay. So resources lost twice. This has actually been a very efficient game here by Scarlet. Impressively so. Usually at this stage in the game, we will see Protoss losing less resources than the Zerg. Mothership apparently also got abducted, even though I didn't have it on the camera. I think that was a given. Motherships always get abducted. Yeah. Gonna have to keep an eye out on this. Neuroparasite is researching. Together with a bunch of infestors. I really want to know what Scarlet's plan is. Nope. So to clarify, by the way, High Templar do outrange Vipers. Their feedback ability can be used at a significant range, but obviously it's difficult to step in the direction of the lurkers. But whenever it's in like flat terrain like that and you see a Viper abducting a High Templar, it should have technically never happened. If StarCraft 2 was an Excel spreadsheet anyways. Much easier said than done, but I have seen a bunch of High Templar now getting abducted, which is a little bit sloppy. Mama ship coming up. Once more. Okay. So at this point, Scarlet is ahead as far as the upgrade goes. She's ahead as far as the resources lost goes. She's ahead as far as the bank goes. She's ahead as far as the amount of expansion goes too. Although that last one, yeah. Maybe Protoss is going to be able to take the lead in that department. Looks like Gung Fu is actually thinking about double expanding. That's a very ambitious play. Ultralisk coming up. 6 additional gateways too, so we're already at 9 gates. All the way up to 15 gateways in total. Double upgrades here as well in the Cyber Core. Dark Shrine researching. I don't think so. Okay, with Neural Parasite, sure. Alright, that's one way of doing it. Well, you know what, I say that. Yeah, Immortals are real good units, man. Oh, yeah. Well, that looked like it was going to be a really good fight, but... Immortals were only tasked with killing the hatchery and the hatchery alone. I'm not going to bother with the drone, okay? That was not in their combat plans. Ultras, when the opponent has Immortals, though, is a very dangerous play. There are now 4 Ultras on the production tab. There's still 6 Immortals available. A bunch of Tempests, too. I am not in love with a transition right at this point in the game to mass Ultralisk. I think it's very risky. Ultra risky? Okay, no, I tried. Ultralisky. These Immortals, by the way, they're just having a grand old time. 18 and 11 kills combined. Or, actually, not even combined. 18 kills on the one, 11 on the other. Add some more to the mix. Immortals, yeah. They're having such a good time against Ultras. Alright. Scarlet knows that she cannot have this base stolen, by the way. Normally, Protoss do trade more cost efficiently. Ah, there you go. That's what we want to see from Protoss. Nicely done right here by Gung Fu. Yeah, normally Protoss trades more cost efficiently, so obviously you want to try and prevent the game from, as Zerg at least, you want to prevent the game to get to a point where 50% of the map is mined by Protoss and 50% of the map is mined by Zerg. Scarlet really needs to take one of the bases of the Protoss, so... Yeah, obviously if Gung Fu manages to get that exact thing done, but then from the opponent that would be a disaster for Scarlet. So Gung Fu mining out this expansion is super good for him. Incredibly good, actually. That is gonna arrive at, yeah, the 50% mark. Would love to see the gases taken here. No reason not to take the gas. Okay. Gung Fu realizes it too right now and grabs it. So let's see. Yeah, what do you make in the late game, right? That is always the question here. What in the world do you produce as Zerg in the late game? Because it always feels like everything kind of gets counted a little bit. And I realize, since I'm a Zerg player myself, I may be a little bit biased in that department, but it is a difficult choice. Always feels like the opponent has some strong counters available. No carriers, by the way, in the mix here for Kung Fu, which is a bit interesting. Just going into Mass Tempest for the most part. I guess they're good against Lurker-based armies, but... Okay, we have Oracles added into the mix too. I think those are absolutely critical when you do play Tempest. Carriers are much easier to play. I like the Dark Templar, by the way. Dark Templar DPS is much higher. Yeah, plus they have Blink. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah. But Tempest can shoot away further than they can see, so in combination with the Oracle's Revelation ability, you can get it at maximum efficiency. There's another mothership going down, because of course. Push over on the right side of the map. Okay. Nah, that was a little overly ambitious. Okay. Just making sure that nothing too crazy happens there. An Overseer and a Dark Templar are having a bit of a stare-off here. They can see each other. Kung Fu does not want to have to deal with a Nidus Worm in the main base right now. A Lurker infestation in the main would be an absolute disaster. Okay, so slowly but surely, though, we are getting to a point when the entire map is going to be mined. So, if there's no more resources available, what do? Push over here on the right side of the map. Infestors derp forward a little bit, but that's okay. The entire Protoss army is currently on the left side of the map. I would love to see Kung Fu make a move there, or maybe at least have the mothership available here to recall some units, or at least do something. Kind of feels like we're just taking a beating now, although maybe the reinforcing Protoss units can actually clear out this entire Zerg swarm. Losing the gas geyser is, I guess it mined the majority of the gas inside of it. Yeah, those golden balls of energy very quickly make they very quickly make work of that hatch. Hatch falls in just a couple seconds. A Nexus falls as well, but I think this is alright. Most of the resources here are mined out. Not the end of the world. This does, though, open up the front door right now to go towards the right side of the map and potentially into the main base. Kung Fu Banda venturing deeper and deeper onto the creep. Probes here moving very far forward. Oh, we're just sacrificing themselves. Okay. No, getting rid of the workers right now because there's no reason for them to exist anymore. I know, sounds sad. So sad, dude. The entire early game is about harassing workers, and then at some point, StarCraft players start giving up on them. Yeah, in a lot of games, that is not relevant, but at some point... Ooh. Why are we... Oh! Okay, I gotta pause. I think this is on purpose. That probe is not being killed. And Scarlet is clearing out her own creep tumors in the main base. Yeah, she purposefully, if you attack move here, that probe is dead in a heartbeat. I think this is the key move here. Oh, yeah. You do not want to leave them around because they will insta-kill it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think this is the reason why people reached out to me. I think this is the time. That is so cheeky. Normally you just send the probes out because they will sort of die. Oh no. Infestors don't have an auto attack ability. In the meantime, big push in the middle of the map. Little overly ambitious. She needs to wait a bit until the creep disappears. No way. All right. So she killed it as quickly as possible to try and make sure that that Nexus will not be spotted. I'm actually gonna go back here to that moment. I want to see what Gung Fu was looking at. So this is Gung Fu's vision. Notice the spot in the minimap. I don't think he noticed. No. I don't think he saw. So as soon as you take control of the unit, obviously it switches sides, so you don't actually remain vision of it. So Gung Fu is... Oh, he has no idea. Alright, so... what do we do now? Well, first off, we kill a little bit of a Protoss army that's onto the creep. Gung Fu has no idea that there's an opposing Nexus building. Skarta is going to be able to continue building up her army, but this time around with Protoss units. Now, obviously, it'll take a long time to build up. What is the most overpowered composition you can make with Zerg and Protoss units combined? If you had to make one Death Ball army, what should it be? There's not actually that much gas here for the Zerg/Protoss player. I've always thought something like Roach Immortal Archon or something would be insane. You could make High Templar to feedback the opposing Templar. That'd be really funky. Base in the middle will end up getting destroyed, but as we saw, Gung Fu has already been giving up on probes. I don't think he really minds that a bunch of those additional workers end up going down. What about Fungal Growth into Storm? Great option. You can technically cloak your Brute Lords if you have a Mothership above it. It just makes the entire game a little complex, because suddenly you need 17 control groups. So I don't think Scarlet needs to go that far. You know what she can just do? She can recall her army. Right from the very start. She doesn't have to, she doesn't have to get fancy here. She can recall anything in the direction of that Nexus. And that does not require any additional tech. Because the problem here is going into a gateway, into a cybercore, into a Stargate, into a fleet beacon, right? Like, all of that is thousands upon thousands of resources. Okay. Gung Fu pushing on the left side of the map right now, clearing out a ton of the tech. If she actually recalls towards the Nexus, I'm gonna lose my mind. That would be so funny. I don't think she needs to, though. Nah, the army over here is good enough. Quite a few Brute Lords up in the air, too. 12 of them in total. Yeah, we're gonna go up to about 20 or so Corruptors as well. That Sky Zerg army alone is gonna be enough. Yeah, I don't think she wants to tech up. I don't think she wants to tech up because she only has 2,500 gas. So currently the Zerg army is 6.2... This is actually a super expensive army here from the Zerg. Over 6,000 gas here. Protoss is not really making as much of a death ball. I think that's mostly because of the Tempest here in the mix. Brute Lords right now going to town as well. I really hope she makes use of the Nexus, though. Oh, no, the Zealots are gonna scout it. The